Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Well, all right. I learned something. And it's sharing time. And I am ever appreciated. I do appreciate God for all that he allows me to learn in my life. One of the best lessons I've learned is that hardship teaches you some great lessons. Challenges brings about some of my best results. I think what I'm trying to say is, in every challenge and hardship, every setback, I've learned something so valuable. So here's what I've known this, but I've just learned it at a different angle. Appreciation and gratitude is the key to having more. Now, I don't know how that sounds to you, but I can't tell you how true it is. God being fair and just as he really is. He really is. He's a fair and a just God. What's most beneficial to us is he happens to be full of mercy and grace. And I'm telling you something, man. I've probably benefited from his grace and mercy more than anything else. I mean, really, man, if it wasn't for him just forgiving me, and then for him just touching my life the way he has, I mean, I'm not here in this position today. I'm just not. But a funny thing has happened along the way, even to you, if you look at it, is that your genuine appreciation and gratitude has been the key to you having more, for your continued blessings, and for making room for heaven to open up and pour out blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. If you look at it, see, God being a fair and just God, which he is, why would he put more on you than you can bear? If you've noticed everything that's happened in your life, if you're still here, you've made it. You know, forget how rough it was, got that, but you made it. Forget what it sent you through and how it made you feel. You made it. Now, what makes people give up, and you hear about people committing suicide, is they leave the God out of their life. And they start allowing that other voice to control. And if it's really true that God never puts more on you than you can bear, as long as you stay connected to God, you can get through anything. But you lose that connection. You lose that communication. You lose that relationship with him. If you're not having a relationship with God, then who you having a relationship with? Now, it ain't but two forces at work at all time. It's good and evil. It's positive and negative. It's God, it's Satan. Now, this is at work all the time. So if you're not being positive about everything, you leave room for negativity to step in. If you're not trying to be righteous in your way, then you allow evil to step in. If you don't work on your relationship with God, come on now, look who you letting step in. So now, I'm asking you to understand that God never puts more on you than you can bear. Okay, now that we got that clear, that's a fact. Okay, now with that fact in mind, let's go over this right here. Why would God, being as just and merciful as he is, put more on you than you can bear? Example, if God is giving you blessings and all you're doing is complaining about them, you're never showing any appreciation or gratitude about it, why would he give you some more stuff to be ungrateful for? Why would he give you some more stuff to complain about? Why would he give you some more stuff that you would not show any more appreciation for? I mean, this thing is real simple, man, ain't it? If you think about it. So a lot of times, man, when I was going through my positions of not having and wondering and all like here, I ended up checking myself and going, man, I'm not even showing any gratitude or appreciation for the things he has done for me. Start showing some appreciation and gratitude, because it's the key to having more. It's the key to continued blessings. It's the key to the windows of heaven opening up and pouring out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. It's the appreciation and gratitude of what you already have. As minimal as it may appear to be right now for you, it is still what you have. But if you've shown no gratitude for the minimal, why would he give you the maximum? I mean, I'm just really just trying to put it real simple so I can keep understanding this thing right here. So let me give you an example in my life. I had gotten so busy at one point that I had began to complain about how busy I was. Now, this is true because I am busy, but it ain't the busy part, because I asked to be busy. You know, I asked God to give me opportunities and to make a way for me. Well, in that, you got to do something and you got to get busy. But I began to complain about the busyness and how busy I was. And I noticed that a couple of things slowed up for me. So I had got to the point where I wasn't showing real gratitude for it. Well, I looked up and a couple of things started slowing down. And then I had to catch myself. And I went, wow, man, you have got to start embracing the fact that you are this busy. Embrace the fact that what all comes along with it, because to whom much is given, much is required. You got to start embracing the requirement part if you want to continue with the giving part. So I changed my attitude. I caught myself and I started thanking him and showing real gratitude for how busy I was instead of complaining about how busy I was. And then guess what? It opened up the windows of heaven and some more blessings got poured out. It just works that way all the time for everybody, for me, for you, for everybody. So listen, y'all, again, your appreciation and gratitude is the key to having more. Your appreciation and gratitude is the key to continued blessings. And your appreciation and gratitude is the only way that you can get those windows of heaven to open up and pour out these blessings that you won't have room enough to receive. You got to act like you're glad for what you got in order to get more. You feel me? Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. The Steve Harvey Morning Show has arrived, full of vitality. It's another day, another opportunity. I thank God for it. In my new attempt to just let God lead, drive, control, and I merely follow. That can be difficult sometimes because of the way we are built as humans. We want to get in there and get involved and make decisions, and you're still going to have to make decisions. I'm just trying to slow it down to make sure that it's in his will. Troubling sometimes, but that's the best way to live. I'm here enjoying it, rolling, doing my thing. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South Jr., and the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr. Yeah. I don't want to say what's on your mind, but what's on your mind?
Yeah, no, today, Unc, is different, man, because this is serious for me today, Unc, because this is something I'm going through, and I know you've been through this, because you 66. But, Unc, giving, like, the more we give, because we blessed.
He's saying his age a lot.
Well, I'm just saying, because I'm saying that because he done been through it.
Because you 66.
Because you didn't seen it. I know you didn't
make it
see
sound
it.
like he 100, dog. You're like,
No,
you
but
66.
it's not
To
a new
him, I am.
situation to him. Yeah, it is. Because it's something that I know you didn't seen somewhere. It's experience, Unc. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, we've been blessed, and, you know, we get asked to help people all the time. But this giving thing, man, this whole, every time somebody get a problem, we got to show up. Or they ain't got nobody else to call. It's just, can you, or would you, will you, have you, can you, will you? Dog, is there an end to this part?
Nope.
That's not the answer I'm looking for sure.
To whom much is given, much is required.
Next question.
And the requirements don't stop. Now, the requirements can stop if you stop the wanting, and then he stopped the giving.
Oh, uh-oh.
Profound right there. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
the only way you end it.
Whole world.
Quit wanting. He quit giving. Then you don't have to worry about to whom much is given, because you ain't got nothing. And then the much is required, it stays the same. But see, that's not the way you want to live. You have to remember some other things too. God blesses you to become a blessing.
Yes, he does.
Yes, sir.
Now, with all of this, do we owe people stuff? Absolutely not. And you have to be aware that there are people who take advantage of that. Because some people think since you have been blessed and you have been much given, that they can ask for it. You're going to have to accommodate yourself and learn the method of buying them out of your life. That's why I stopped loaning money and I started giving money. Well, I want my money back. Now, I want to buy people out. So if you come to me and you ask me for some money, I say I'm not going to loan it to you, but I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, I got a
Oh,
question.
man, we got time.
Oh, I got a
Wait a minute. You got to teach me
We're
this
running
part.
out of, we've run out of
God,
time.
wait a minute.
Unfortunately.
Buying them?
All right, part 2 maybe later on. All right, coming
Yes.
up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew. He's going to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
I done said it, and I said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. That ain't my brother's baby. What? What? That ain't my brother's baby. We finna get all this out on the table right here, right now. That ain't my brother's baby. Let's go, cat dog. Don't worry about it. It's something I need to take care of. I'll talk to...
Hello?
May I speak to Terry?
This is she.
My name is Daryl. Damon is my brother. I don't live in Dallas where y'all live at. I'm the one that live out of town. But we done had a family meeting and talked about it. And I know Travis is your son. He 8 years old. But the problem is, the reason why I'm calling you, Terry, is because we done found out that Travis ain't none of Damon's child.
Excuse me?
Travis ain't none of Damon's child. He been paying you child support here for the last
Wait,
8...
hold on. And you said your name was who?
I'm Daryl. I'm Damon's brother.
And who gave you this information?
We all done found the information out. We actually gonna go down there to the courthouse and get all this stuff rectified. But we done found out that Travis ain't none of Damon's child, and he been sitting up here sending you money $700-800 a month, and this child ain't even here. Now I hate for Travis to find this out, and he gonna have to find it out. But
Wait. He ain't finna find that. But why are you calling me?
look, the family done had a meeting, and I'm the one that they decided to make the phone call and tell you what's going on. Now I
No,
don't.
but you don't have a damn thing to do with this. You ain't nobody daddy over here, so I'm not sure what you're calling for or who died made you king or wanted you to be head in charge to call, but that is not gonna work out.
But why are you doing this to my brother? That's what I'm saying. For 8 years, the man been sending you $700-something a month, and this ain't even his child.
Well, why am I even talking to you? I'm not really sure. Your brother need to call me if he has any problems or questions. You have a good day. Hello?
You don't hang no damn phone up on me. Damon told me your little ass was hard-headed anyway. Now, look.
Wait a minute. You know what? You got the wrong one, baby. Like, I'm trying to not lose all my religion today, but you about to make me lose it on your...
About to make me lose... What?
You don't know who you with over here. So, like I said before, my son, your nephew that you try not to claim over there, I don't know why you came from wherever the hell you said you came from to Dallas to try to start some mess.
I came from California down here to Dallas, and I'm telling you...
You need to take your black come back to California because down here, you don't know me like that.
No, I don't know you, but I'm finna know you, and Travis finna know that my brother ain't his daddy.
I don't know. You know what? You need to talk to your brother again. That's what you need to do, and you don't need to be talking to me.
You finna send us all the money my brother done sent y'all.
And when I do,
look,
when I send all that 8 years worth of money back,
you gonna send every dime back because it belonged to my brother. That ain't my brother's child. Now we ain't got time to be going on no Maury Povich show or nothing to find out who the daddy.
You know what? Like I said, you picked the wrong one. It'd be your best bet not to call me anymore. It is a good thing that you call, because if you came knocking on my door, you'd have got your whooped today.
No, you go. That's my second thing I'm finna do if we can't rectify it over the phone. I don't have a problem coming over there, knocking down some doors and getting some questions answered. Because, damn it, this ain't Damon's baby.
Obviously, you must wish it was yours since you're taking so much interest.
No, it ain't mine, but it ain't Damon's either. And we got 700.
You must not have any and looking for some. But I'm sorry. This one's taken over here, and Damon will continue to pay what he owes.
Damon don't owe another...
That's what's wrong with you brothers now. You don't want to pay. I'm sorry. He's going to continue to pay. And you can call whoever you want to call and do whatever you want to do. So go back and tell your mama and everybody else who waiting for this meeting to let them know. It ain't happening.
Look, my mama ain't got nothing to do with it. Mama been...
You said your mama and all y'all got together. She the same way. I see where you get it from. You act just like her. Y'all some nosy people. Mind your own damn business. That's a grown man.
That ain't... My mama said it from the get-go that it wasn't her, it wasn't Damon's child.
Nah, that means your mama's a two-faced lie because you ain't what your mama said.
You ain't finna sit here and bring my mama up in this?
Well, if you know so much, then come knock on my door. Come knock on my door if you want to.
We done the math. $750 times 12, then times 8 is $72,000. That's how much money my brother done sent you, and that's how much we want back. And I need you to get to working on this money now.
Okay. Why don't you come over here and get it?
Don't get your whooped today, Terry.
Come on over here, and you gonna see who can get that whooped. You in Dallas.
When is I don't care nothing about I'm in no Dallas.
This ain't California.
So what?
I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time talking to you. Like I said, your brother is a weak. If he got to have y'all had a meeting and you got to be the one to call, I'm not really understanding.
Look, I got one more thing I need to say to you. Is you listening to me?
You know, you getting on my damn nerves. That's what you're doing.
You respect me. Are you listening to me?
You what?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked.
Oh my.
You just got pranked by your sister Tanya, baby.
You know what?
She say, talk to her about her baby daddy and that baby.
Yeah, I don't play with the children. Oh, my gosh. I'm so embarrassed.
All right, let me ask you this. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Who's scared?
Really?
What? I said it.
Okay.
She said, oh, no, baby, he's going to pay. He's going to pay. That's what's wrong with you men now. Y'all don't want to take y'all get y'all kids. He's going to pay. What?
Period.
I take care of my kids, boy. What?
Take care of your kids. But not like
daddy.
DJ Mustard, though. Not that much. Not that.
Nah. Ain't no 80. Was it 80 something? Nah, I wish my kids would. I wish they, and if I write it, they better not cash it. I wish y'all would cash it.
Hey, you got
cash it.
Hey, baby.
Well, you ain't writing it to them, no way. If they mind.
No, Carla. I'm not finna get Jackie no 82,000. No, it's going to these kids.
I know,
I'm about to divide it up to these children.
Go ahead and write it, though. Go ahead and write it, Tommy. But when you write it, though, 82,000, put the decimal point in the front. Cash that. That's what you need to do.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the Chief Love Officer CLO, Steve Harvey. He's in the building for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, a leading fraternal organization denounces 3 former members of that fraternity. Neo's divorce is final and he has to pay up. And Carla is here with music news for us, but right now it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey, in the building, ready for you right now. Tyler in Nashville, right? Huh?
Yeah, come on, Chloe.
Oh.
Chloe.
Tyler in Nashville says, I'm 27 years old and I live with my boyfriend. I just found out his mother doesn't know that we live together, and he's asked me to stay with friends when his mother comes to visit. Me and his mom are really cool. So should I call and tell her the truth?
No.
Thank you.
Why would you do that?
Thank you. People so stupid.
You and your have your boyfriend.
You should know.
Quit acting like a little boy. See, you want to be a man, then you scared. How old is he? Have him let his mother know, because you are tired of leaving your house when she comes over. You're tired of deceiving her because you all have a close relationship and she's really sweet to you. And you don't understand what the thing is. Now, a couple of things could be happening. He don't want his mama to know that he treats you that way. He could not want you to appear a certain way to your mother, because you know she could be old-fashioned and that's the kind of girl you want to marry and that's who you want to be with. I didn't raise you to do women that way, so you got a couple of things going on. So,
Now, Big Dog,
yes, sir.
what if she got clothes in this house? You need to get all that out of there because
No,
Mama
dog,
comes.
she lived there.
I know.
Her house.
Yeah, them clothes is over there. They in the closet. You know, dog, you can't
Okay.
hide this for long. No way. This no.
Not
way.
from Mama.
Oh no, she too smart.
Yeah, and she's
All
got an
this lipstick on
inconvenience
these
herself.
glasses for. When did you start learning how to put this up like this?
All of that, Steve. All right.
When you
moving on
start
to
burning candles?
Right. I was just going to say that candles. Yeah.
Moving on to Amy in Topeka. Amy writes, I was at dinner and I saw my ex-husband with a female that wasn't his wife. I took a photo and I DM'd it to his wife and wrote, quote, the way you got him is the way you will lose him, and hashtag payback. I found out it was his wife's mom. Ooh. The question is,
Mother-in-law?
yeah, should I apologize? That's what she's asking.
See, you low down. That's what you get for being trifling.
Listen to your voice, too.
It's my mama. See, I didn't leave you because of somebody else. I left you because of how you are. See, you open up. Oh, I would take that opportunity to really, really let you know about yourself.
Light her up.
Rub it in.
And oh, by the way, my mama never liked you.
Oh.
You want that last dig.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What's
dog,
that
it'll
knife?
be ugly. Boy, when you get, boy, woo. That one right there, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, she was so wrong for that.
Damn.
All right, moving on to Bethany in Metairie. Bethany in Metairie says, my boyfriend wants me to look perfect each time we have sex. He wants me in lingerie with my makeup and my hair done. I refuse to get glammed up when he usually doesn't even take a shower for me. Why does he think he deserves that?
You nasty.
That is so nasty.
See, y'all taking this the wrong way. He
What?
nasty.
What?
See, here what it is.
Okay.
The way they met, that's how he saw her.
Okay. Got that.
That's who
Got
he
it.
wants.
You're not finna keep getting that.
His fantasy is the lingerie and all that every time. The reality is, where you think this happening at in the world every time you want to have sex?
It's unrealistic.
You're going to have to get into a different world in order to get all that every time you have sex, and you're going to be broke. So, dude, I don't know what your problem is, but this is not how this works, man. This is not in
Not
a
at all.
relationship.
He ain't seen hair tied up and stuff. He ain't seen that
Boy,
do-rag and that
cream.
bonnet. Come on.
Boy, hunting outfits. You ain't seen that?
Boy, a onesie suit? I didn't see a onesie.
But at least she's clean. He won't even take a shower for her.
No, she's the bomb.
Yeah.
But once again, that's somebody wanting something from somebody else they ain't willing to give.
You're right.
Don't really work out like that ever.
Nope. All right. So moving on, last one, Steve, to TP in Brooklyn. TP says, my girl gave me a Louis Vuitton belt and wallet for Christmas. The belt was too small, so I went to exchange it, and the manager said it's fake, and my wallet is too. I didn't tell my girl about it, but is it wrong to give her a fake purse for Valentine's Day, which is coming up very soon?
I think it's fair game now, personally. Since we just we buying the look. You got the fake belt and fake wallet. Saves a lot of money. Now, Shirley has been a recipient of a fake bag before because years ago in L.A., my partner now, who I won't mention the name, gave the ladies on the radio show a gift. And the gift was purses. So he went out and bought the purses at the swap meet.
He did.
And when they came in that morning, he had stuck one of them stick bows on each bag in front of their station.
It was Christmas time, yeah.
I just happened to have got to work before them and walked into the studio and looked at the bags and went, hold up, dog. You can't. Dog, you can't do that. Dog, they ain't going to be able to tell. Dog, I saw it.
You just found it.
Right.
I can tell. The hell you mean they can't tell? Who can't tell? The bags are, this bag says Goosey.
Goosey or Go-see? What you say?
Oh, well, what are you giving them?
Yeah, they weren't in boxes or anything, just the red bows on the bag. Yeah.
Too many A's in Prada, dog. This ain't
Prada.
Well, Shirley, y'all got them? You saw it?
Dog.
Yeah, they were, right there in the studio.
Gave them to them, had bows on the front, stick bows. I felt so bad, man. Them girls came to work. They went,
We had to be gracious. We couldn't say, these are fake. We don't want these.
And then he's standing there. Yeah,
gloating.
right there. I said, key don't work on the lock. This boy was humiliating. He walked out that room. They was looking so crazy. I said, I'm sorry.
You still got it, Shirley? You still got that bag?
I don't.
Dog.
I think I regifted.
Dog,
that's
I
cold.
know them bags didn't make it to their house.
He didn't know.
It was the most embarrassing thing I'd ever seen, man. I knew right away. Yeah, this is me and Steve. No, it's not.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama, and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated has revoked the membership of the police officers responsible for the death of Tyree Nichols. The fraternal organization released an official statement in which they expressed condolences for the Nichols family and shared that the 3 Omega Psi Phi officers involved, that's Darius Bean, Demetrius Haley, and Emmett Martin III, were no longer a part of the organization. It read, effective immediately, the fraternity has revoked the membership of the 3 former Memphis police officers and all related privileges they may have enjoyed as members of our fraternity. The statement is posted on the fraternity's official website.
I mean, it's simple. Those of us that's in frats, we have a shield. That's our shield. We pledge an oath to it. We have some standards. We have principles that we are to live by. Now, these cats right here that put on another shield called a badge no longer live by the principles of which we preside under. They don't do anything of what our fraternity is about, not Omega Psi Phi. And so you put that other badge on and you wore that shield and you acted out as a member of that shield and that badge and that police department in that sector. That's what you acted under.
But
now that they've stripped you of that, what you're not going to do is sit up in here and claim this. No, you out. You out. You out. There's nothing to do with us at all. You acted under your other shield, under your other badge, and that's what you acted as, and we done with it. We not have nothing like that. Our condolences go out to the Nichols family. We understand that. But you done set up in here and bought into the code of another culture, not ours. So that's what you did. So now you out. Don't ever come to us with nothing. We ain't got nothing for you. We ain't got no legal. We got nothing.
This
talking
so
to us.
bad.
Yeah,
That
it
man
really
to
is.
death. They beat that man to death.
Vicious and horrible. All right, switching gears and moving on to Neo. The divorce between Neo and Crystal Renee was finalized yesterday. According to TMZ, Neo was ordered to pay Crystal Renee $1.6 million in a lump sum. He will keep 3 of their 4 homes and their Bentley Bentayga. Crystal Renee will get $20,000 for moving costs and $150,000 to buy a new car. Neo has to pay $12,000 monthly for child support. They do have 3 children together, and he will cover all of their school costs. Crystal Renee will get $5,000 in alimony per month for the next 3 years. They got married back in 2016, if you remember. They broke up a few years after that. Then they got back together, remarried. And according to the the past social media posts, Crystal Renee alleges that Neo cheated on her repeatedly with numerous women. So that's why the divorce.
12,000 plus 5, that's 17,000. Then we gonna
needs a
do.
new
Yeah,
attorney.
do that math.
Why she need a new attorney?
She deserves more.
So she can get more.
How much money? How much? You know what? How much more money she need?
I don't know. It depends.
We don't know. Yeah, it depends.
I
Yeah, a
didn't
lot
hear
more.
her name at all. on
Yeah, he wrote a lot of
Champagne
songs.
Life. I didn't hear-
Whatever.
I didn't
It's
hear-
3
I think-
kids.
I didn't hear.
Do the math. Yeah.
3 kids. 3 kids.
It's still gonna come
$12,000.
out too low.
$4,000 per child per month.
4,000.
What does it take to take care of a child?
A lot.
A little bit.
Depends on the lifestyle that they had before.
Their lifestyle is not changing.
That's right.
Anybody want to ask the person who's the expert on this subject?
We had
Would
a
you- what
discussion
say
with
You know why y'all all speculate?
Okay, so
say
dog, let's
you?
ask you, man.
Yeah.
It's 12 grand. I mean, let's be really real about this. Is 12 grand enough to take care of 3 children on a monthly basis?
No.
Are you serious, Steve?
I mean, no. That isn't what?
Come on, man. Steve, $12,000?
He said what
Okay.
he said.
See, listen to me. I've been to court. Now, y'all stop all this right here. This ain't how this works. $12,000 to majority of the people hearing this news is beyond adequate because there are so many people who don't make $12,000 a month.
Period.
Right.
The problem with child support when you are wealthy is you are not paid to make sure the child can survive. You are paid to make sure the child has the ability to continue in the lifestyle that they have been accustomed to. You ain't leaving nobody, and then your kids all of a sudden life diminish.
Hello.
That's not what's going. Go ahead.
Okay, fine.
Well, excuse me. Did I say that?
Go ahead, Tommy.
Stop the hate. Stop the hate.
Tommy, she never had a divorce. Just talk to me.
So okay, that's $12,000. Now last week I think it was last week, we talked about this guy DJ Mustard, and DJ Mustard got hit for how much?
$82,268.
$82,000 and some change.
He got 3 kids. Okay, so is that enough? $80-something thousand a month for 3 children?
Does that keep them in the lifestyle of DJ Mustard?
I can promise you I can have the same children with that 12 living like Mustard's kids. At least.
Here's the other thing that you have to count in. And we can continue this because this is a touchy
I have a
subject.
question.
Well, we can continue this. But here's the other thing you have to consider. In the divorce settlement, a lot of things are mentioned behind the doors in the settlement that we are not privy to. You don't. This $82,000, you may call it child support, but it can be for a lot of stuff. Now, I can not expose this information, or this can go into public records. You want to keep this out of public records, then you offer to pay that much money.
All right. We'll never agree on this. Coming up at 20 minutes after, a Georgia student physically attacks a teacher and has been charged with aggravated battery. We'll talk about this story right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so on our last break, we were talking about the divorce between Neo and Crystal Renee.
The very touchy subject.
Yeah, very touchy. Talk about battle of the sexes. We definitely disagree on this.
I was playing Judge Steve in this segment right here.
Yes, you were.
Shirley and Carla clearly are okay with everything that happened. The fellas have a problem with Neo.
Yes.
Junior, you had a question?
Yeah, I did. Now, for the amount of money that he's paying, this $17,000 a month. Now, just me and Tommy feel
child support.
Well, $12,000 is for child support. The $5,000 is for alimony.
Okay, $17,000, right?
For the next 3 years.
Now,
$12K is alimony. Okay.
No, so $5,000 is alimony. $12K is child
support. 5 is the next 3 years. The 12 doesn't stop. It keeps going. Okay.
Was there a 20,000 figure I heard, Shirley?
Yes, you did. She's going to get $20,000 for moving costs and $150,000 to buy a new car.
Where is she moving to?
And she's getting a one lump sum of $1.6
million, and he'll keep 3 of their 4 homes and the Bentley Bentayga.
Okay, go ahead. Question, Junior.
Yes, Unc, and I just want to say, because this is how me and Tommy feel, this is way too much money for children. Is this a good time to start putting charges on your children, like in court, just say, hey, he's selling pills? I know he's 5, but he got to get this number down. I'm gonna tell you, hey, he sell for El Chapo. Somebody need to know we putting these numbers on these. Is this a good idea? Can this?
I don't think it's a good idea because they're such young minors that then you're going to be tied to these charges also, and you will be held criminally responsible for that.
But the number got to go down, Unc.
The number's not going. The number gonna go down after they 18.
How much is she getting to move? How much?
She's getting $20,000 to move.
So she has to move.
Excuse me. Can I ask my question?
Go ahead.
Yes. Go
so
ahead,
why does
Carla.
she have to move as the wife with the kids? So obviously, is he kicking her out the house?
You know what? It's seeing. No, it doesn't say that he's kicking her out, but she probably wants to get out. She probably wants to get out of there, being in the house with him.
One of the 3 or 4 houses is somewhere else, and you got to move from the big house over to that house.
Pods.
Okay.
Pods. I use.
Shut up, Junior.
But three men movers don't cost no $20,000.
That's not who people who make that kind of money use.
Yes.
They're not finna have no pods sitting in front of their house.
Well, I do.
You get about 8 pickup trucks. You can get this stuff across wherever she trying
I don't
to
know
go.
why y'all tripping, man.
Why
Do
are
you
they so
understand?
mad? I don't get it.
He was down there for cheating. All that costs, man.
That's right.
Y'all missing
Tell him,
this.
Judge Steve.
Thank
All
you,
this
Your Honor.
costs.
You better
Bro,
judge
when
up
they sitting
in here.
in court and she over there crying and everything, dog. All
All
this
right.
finna cost.
Coming up, the party continues at 34 minutes after the hour. Roscoe Wallace will stop by right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. Roscoe has stopped by.
Ain't never already here.
Yeah, we knew you would, though, because the Grammys are this Sunday. And
What's
so we
going
gotta
on,
ask-
everybody? Roscoe Wallace in the building. What's up, Shirley?
Hey, Roscoe. Hey.
Hey, Carly. What's going on with you?
Hey, Roscoe, what's happening?
Hey, forehead. How you feeling over there? Got a red hole, representing everything. What's up, Junior?
Roscoe, my hero. Boy.
My man. Time, what's going on with you, baby?
Roscoe!
Oh, everything good. What's going on? What y'all talking about today? What's happening with you? What do I help you with?
Well, the Grammys are Sunday. So I knew you'd be here today. The Grammys are Sunday. And the question is, are you heading out to Los Angeles for the festivities? It's going to be a lot going on.
Well, it's a 50-year hip-hop. I don't really go to that.
Yeah.
But listen, who's going to be there, Roscoe? Listen.
Okay, go ahead.
It's going to be a fire celebration, 50 years of hip-hop. Busta Rhymes going to be there. Grandmaster Flash. Grandmaster Melly Mill. Ice-T. When the last time you seen Ice-T perform? Colors.
I thought he was a cop now.
I don't want to go out there. I ain't gonna, you ain't gonna have understand nothing Busta said no how.
No, Roscoe.
I'm finna do all that with Busta. And I told him a long time ago. I said, Busta, listen, man, you gonna have to do something anybody else doing. You gotta spit your lyrics at a super speed. Super speed is what I call it. He went on there and he made a whole career out of it. I'm not going out there to the Grammy for 50 years.
Excuse me. You gave Busta Rhymes advice on how to rap, and his cadence and his delivery came.
Well, let me ask you something.
What?
Did you?
No.
Clearly, we know who didn't.
Busta's a legend, man.
You can't question nobody you ain't got the answer to. Now, who you got a stronger chance at happening for? Somebody that said it or somebody that never said it? I know good and hell where it come from. You don't know where it come from.
What about Public Enemy? They gonna be there. Public Enemy.
Me and Public,
Public.
that was. I call them Public.
Yeah,
I told them, quit calling yourself enemy. White folk ain't gonna like you. And I'll be damned. They went right out there and added enemy. I told Public, I said, just be Public. Stop being the enemy. And all of a sudden, white folks couldn't stand their ass.
Flavor.
Dumbest thing right here. How you got people on the Chuck D, Flavor Flav. You won't call yourself enemy. You need rougher names than that. Got this black ass boy with this clock around his neck. Anybody gonna think you nobody enemy? Everybody know where you at. He got a clock on his neck.
Roscoe,
everybody gonna know where you at.
Any of your songs gonna be at the Grammys? Any of them hip hop 50th anniversary?
Hell, name one that ain't.
Well, LL Cool J's gonna be there. Run DMC.
Oh, LL, man. Oh, he know. LL owe me everything. I knew LL's daddy.
Oh,
really?
What was his name?
Eminem. Maurice Marcus.
Eminem.
Yeah, I knew his daddy.
Not to be confused with the rapper Eminem, his daddy.
LL,
Right,
his
right.
daddy was MM and his mama was N.
Clear that up.
Okay. All right.
His mama was Nancy Niecy.
In.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott is going to be there. Missy Elliott.
Yeah, I like Missy
Missy
Elliott.
Elliott?
Yeah, I like that. You know.
Yeah. Run
All
DMC.
that. Oh, hell yeah. That damn near kicked it all off, them boys right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Changed it around, though. I had wrote them a nice hit. They changed it. It turned out to be good.
What?
Which one?
What?
In my Adidas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had wrote the song In My Stacey Adams. And then they changed it to In My Adidas. And I'll be damned was a hit. I told them go ahead, they could use that.
See, Roscoe, we didn't know
Yeah.
this. Thank
So
you for coming on.
50 years of hip hop over here.
Grammys, Sunday night.
In My Stacey Adams. Everybody had it.
You don't want to miss it. The Grammys. That's right. Coming up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is her special healing soup. Okay? What is in that? What is in that?
I mean, is Jesus in it? What's in it?
Okay.
I don't care what's in it. I know one thing is in it, healing in it.
Well, that's
We'll
what
get
she
into
say.
it. Mhm.
What
We'll
she
get
say.
into it in just a few. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, nephew?
Well, we're going to go down to the church, y'all. We're going to go
All
down
right.
to the church.
Messing with these church people.
And them the best ones, Shirley. They the best cussers. Church folks is the best cussers. They covered up because they didn't made it over and they got a new life, but
They
they
left
ain't
that in the
forgot.
past.
But they ain't forgot their old life, and sometimes you can make them slide back to it. This right here, now you've seen the movie, but this is the prank. I'm gonna say that one more time. I don't think y'all heard me. You've seen the movie.
Yes.
Movie.
But this is the prank. This right here is called The Preacher's Wife.
Oh.
The Preacher's
Whitney
Wife. I'm
and
gonna say it one more
Giselle.
time. You've seen the movie. But this is the prank. Cat Dog, if you would.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Sister Angela. Sister Angela, please.
this is she.
How you doing? My name is Brother Clayton. I'm calling you from Greatest Baptist Church. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, listen, I know that your husband, Reverend Jonathan, is actually one of the candidates that we may be choosing to be our pastor since our past pastor has stepped down.
Yes. I'm very proud of my husband. I think he'll make a very good candidate, as a matter of fact.
Here at the church, we've been asking a lot of the deacons and assistant ministers here have been asking different questions, different things that they would be doing once they became pastor. You know, like your first 100 days, what would you try and change here at the church or try and make better, so to speak? Yeah.
Did you
But
need
what
to
we-
speak to my husband? He's not here right now. Did you need to speak to him?
No, not right now. What we decided to do, Sister Angela, is actually call the wives and ask them a few questions.
Oh, okay. That's a little different. Sure.
And we don't want to take up too much of your time. You know, a lot of times, if a pastor is stressed at home, 9 times out of 10, he's likely to be stressed at the church. So I guess my biggest question to you is your husband stressed at home?
No, not that I know of. He eats regularly. He's on a good diet. You know, he goes to the doctor regularly, gets his physical. Pretty good at home. I don't have a reason to believe that he's stressed. He certainly hasn't brought anything to my attention.
Okay, no, I don't think you follow me, Sister Angela. What I'm saying is he stressed behind closed doors? Is he stressed in that fashion?
I'm not too sure I follow you. You say behind closed doors. What exactly did you mean by that?
Is he stressed in y'all's relations? Is he stressed?
Are you asking me about my personal business, brother?
Well, what I'm saying is if he's stressed at home, he'll be stressed at the church. And if he's stressed at the church, then the members are stressed, then the congregation is stressed. So the stress starts with you.
Excuse me?
If you are making sure that he's all right at home, he's going to be all right at the church.
I'm sorry, brother. What was your name?
Brother Clayton.
Brother Clayton. I appreciate you conducting whatever interviews you guys need to conduct with the candidates' wives. I do think that's pretty much personal territory, and I really don't want to answer those kind of questions.
It's not personal, Sister Angela, when there's so many other people involved. See, that's why I'm asking you the question, is your man
Brother
stressed
Clayton,
behind
Brother Clayton, I could assure you that my husband is not stressed at home, if I get your drift. He is not stressed behind closed doors, brother. And I would appreciate you if you don't call with these kind of questions. Are you asking other candidates wives these kind of questions?
Well, I was the one dedicated to give you a call, and that's the question that I decided to come up with, because I want to know if a man is going to be stressed, because if he's going to have tension at the church, then the congregation is going to have tension, the church is going to have tension, and the church cannot move forward in the direction on which we're going.
My husband and I have been married 25 years, and they've been 25 good years, if you get my drift, okay? He is not stressed at home. And whatever goes on at home, my husband has sense enough not to take it to the church. That is not something he's going to do. So you don't have to worry about anybody else being stressed at the congregation, in the pulpit, nowhere, okay? We have our stuff together at home, and I appreciate if you don't ask me those kind of questions. Now, you can find something else to ask me.
But sometimes a woman does not realize that her husband is stressed. You understand? There's a possible way that you don't know that he's stressed.
Brother,
so how can you get...
Let me get your phone. Matter of fact, let me get your full name. What's your first name?
Let's just go with Brother Clayton right now. And could you please answer this question? How can you guarantee that he is fully not stressed?
Brother Clayton? Let me call on the Lord real quick. Hold on. Brother Clayton, I'm an honorable woman. I'm a woman who stands by my man, okay? But you are asking me some questions that's very personal, very private, very confidential. You are asking me questions that are questions of the sanctity of my marriage, okay? My husband is not stressed. And if I need to be real clear, I don't send him away from my home stressed, okay?
How do you know?
I know.
But what are you doing to make sure that it's less stress?
Brother Clayton, I'm about to end this phone call, okay? Now, if you...
No, we're not going to end this phone call until we know. I need to know that Reverend Jonathan is not stressed at home. They assigned me to talk to you, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to leave.
Okay, he is not stressed. I don't know who told you that. The man is not stressed. Is he acting stressed around you? He's not acting stressed at home.
I bet you he's stressed because you're stressing me right now. Now we're both stressed out. How can we understand that man is not stressed?
That's the end of this conversation. Do you understand me? Give me your full name right now.
Give me some intimate details, and then I'll give you my number.
You have crossed the line. You wait till my husband gets here. If this is going to cost him the candidacy, then so be it. We'll find another church. I'd have some choice words for you right now. Ooh, Brother Clayton.
I will give you my name right now. Do you have a pen?
Yes, I'm going to write it right now.
The letter N. N is in Nancy. E. P.
You moving slow. What? I know how to spell now. Talk up faster.
Nephew.
What kind of name is that? Nephew. Your name is Nephew Clayton?
My name ain't Nephew Clayton. My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your husband, Reverend Jonathan.
Hold on. You said this is Nephew Tommy.
This is Nephew Tommy.
Oh, my God.
From the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to kill it. Oh, Lord, I don't mean that. Oh, my God. Lord, y'all didn't stress me. Y'all didn't stress me this morning. I can't believe I let him get me. You know, I hadn't heard these pranks before. Oh, my God. Tommy, I will tell you, if this was 25 years ago, brother, I cussed up a storm. I'm so glad I'm a saved woman.
Well, listen. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes. What
is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I just don't know nobody better at it. I don't.
I'm just, at this point in time, I'm just worried. Like, have you ever thought about hell? Have you thought about it?
You know what you are? You fiberglassed. You fiberglassed it with me. That's what you are. You fiberglassed it with me.
I just want to know, do you realize?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I'm up for greatness, Junior. You know what I mean? It's just
because that's what it is, though. It is.
Are you not fiberglassed it with me?
Okay. Crazy. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter, and the subject is her special healing soup. We'll find out what that's all about in just a few, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama, and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, her special healing soup. Dear Steve and Shirley, I recently moved to a small town and I got a great job making great money. I'm 33 and the women I'm working with are all in their late 40s and 50s. I'm respectful, but there's a 60-year-old woman that thinks she's in charge because she's the oldest. She told me to call her Mama May, and she was talking down to me a lot in the beginning. The funny part is that I was hired as a division director, so all of these women report to me. Mama May ran the office before I was hired, so she's in my way as I try to change the culture of the office. She does little spiteful things and then acts like she didn't mean any harm, but I'm on to her. I need her to retire because she's weird and she's dangerous. I was congested for 3 days, so I left work early on a Friday to get some rest. Saturday morning, May popped up at my house with a big pot of orange liquid dripping everywhere. She barged into my house and plopped the pot on my stove and told me it was her special healing soup. She told me to eat 3 bowls a day until I felt better. The soup smelled awful and she would not tell me what was in it. She insisted that I eat a bowl of it before she left. I could basically drink the soup because everything in it was mushy. I finished most of it and she finally left, so I got back in the bed. I woke up an hour later with the worst stomach pain I had ever had. I was in the bathroom all day and night. My nose and my colon were clear after eating May's special soup. May still won't say what's in her special healing soup. A few ladies in the office said they should have warned me not to let May know I'm sick. Is May a witch or something? What's in her healing soup? Well, I don't know about her being a witch or anything like that. No one knows what's in her healing soup because she doesn't tell it. But what I have to ask is, where do you live that someone could just burst in your house like that? I mean, was your door open? Was it unlocked? Does Mama May have a key or something? Plus, you already said you need her to retire because she's weird and dangerous and she does little spiteful things to you. But yet, you ate some nasty smelling soup that she brought over and wouldn't say what was in it. Boy, did you take a chance. You took a risk on that one, didn't you? I mean, thank God you're okay. You're alive after eating her soup, but it could have turned out very ugly. Now, as far as her being a witch, I mean, like I said earlier, really, is this a real question? Because who knows? I mean, we do know she's not a snitch because you're still trying to get her to tell you what her healing soup, the ingredients to that was, and she won't tell you that. But if it can cure congestion and illnesses, I guess the world needs to know about it. I just think you're lucky, to still be able to write us and tell us about this, because I wouldn't have eaten the soup. I'll tell you that. Steve, and I know you wouldn't have eaten it.
All right, let's open up this letter, the subject, her special healing soup, with this statement. You stupid. Let's just open with that. Let's go on and just read this dumbass letter and try to figure out what possessed you to write this letter with all this information in it that you at 33 have started to, you're in a position now to figure a lot of this stuff out. Steve and Shirley, I recently moved to a small town. I got a great job, making great money. 33, and the women I'm working with are in their late 40s and 50s. I'm respectful. Here's the problem, though. Got this 160-year-old woman that thinks she's in charge because she's the oldest. She told me to call her Mama May. All right. And she been talking down to you a lot in the beginning. The funny part is, now here's the part about the letter. You are hired as a division leader. So all the women report to you. Mama May ran the office before I was hired, and your letter says, so she's in my way. Now let's stop right here. She's in your way of running the office? You just said in the letter that she's kind of like, you haven't said it yet in the letter, but she's the oldest, and she told you to call her Mama May. And you said she was talking down to you in the beginning, but you were hired as division leader. So all these women report to me. Now, you said Mama May ran the office before I was hired, so she's in my way. Well, seemed to me like Mama May think you in her way. See, she ran the office. You brought your little young ass up in here. Now everybody got to report to you when she been having everybody report to her. Now, let me ask you a question. Why is your position even open? They didn't just not come up with that position. You're filling a position. Why is that position even open? It's cause Mama May done got rid of everybody. Shh. Don't say that.
She might be a witch.
Mama May done got rid of everybody.
That soup.
And you come talking about she in your way. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, little girl. We come back, I'm going to tell you the
Hold
truth.
on, Steve.
But I think you already know.
All right. Hang on. Coming up at 23 minutes after the hour, Steve will be back with part 2 of his response to today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, her special healing soup. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, her special healing soup.
Got this young girl, 33 years old, that moved into this small, lovely town, got this wonderful, high-paying job, and the women that they work with, she works with in their late 40s and 50s. She's respectful of them, but there's a 60-year-old woman that thinks she's in charge because she's the oldest. And she told you to call her Mama May, and she been talking down to you a lot in the beginning. And then you say the funny thing is you was hired as a division leader, the division director, so all these women report to me. Mama May ran the office before I was hired. So she's in my way. Now, I pointed out a very factual thought of mine. First of all, why is your position open? Huh? How did your job become available anyway?
Uh-huh.
And then you thought these women reported you, but you just said Mama May thinks she run everything. And then you said Mama May is in your way. No, you missing the whole letter you wrote. You in Mama May's way. Yeah, you in the way, girl. Surprise. And then you said, yeah, in your way, because you're trying to change the culture of the office. Now, this is a very important line that follows next. She does little spiteful things and then acts like she didn't mean any harm. Now, all of a sudden, this heifer show up at your door with some damn soup. Oh, you don't see it coming?
Why?
Oh, now you done put this into the game now. You know, but now you say she do the spiteful things and act like she ain't mean no harm, but you own to her, right? And now your next statement is I need her to retire because she's weird and dangerous. Now here comes a chance to get somebody out the way because she in your way. But what you don't know is you in little Mama May way. I got congested for 3 days, so I left work early on Friday to go get some rest. Saturday morning, Mama May pops up at the door with a big pot of orange liquid dripping everywhere. She barged into my house and plopped the pot on my stove and told me it was her special healing soup. You said in your letter, let me quote you. She does spiteful things and tries to act like she didn't mean no harm.
I mean it.
Well, you got a big pot of spite sitting on your stove now. Because Mama May in your way. Yeah, you in Mama May way. Yeah, Mama May done bought this pot of healing soup. Mama May finna fix your ass. She insisted that I eat a bowl of it before she left. I could basically drink the soup because everything in it was mushy. The reason it's mushy is because she overboiled it so you wouldn't be able to recognize the ingredients. I finished most of it and she finally left, so I got back in bed. I woke up about an hour later in the worst stomach pain I ever had. I was in the bathroom all day and night. My nose and colon were clear. And after eating May's special soup, May still won't say what's in her special healing soup. A few of the ladies in the office said they should have warned me not to let May know I was sick. Is May a witch or something? What is in her healing soup? Well, let me clear up something. How you think May got in charge at the office?
How?
I'm just asking.
What'd she do?
Most soup.
Yeah. Oh, Mother May done killed awesome people.
Oh, Lord.
There's some people that went home and they never came back, though. See, everybody don't know that she show up at the door with the healing soup. They just don't come back to work no more. You need to do some research and find out how many of your co-workers or former workers at the office have been found dead in their bed.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to put it out there. Ain't nobody want to say it.
Okay, say
Mama May killing people.
No.
This is a letter about potential. This is one you need to catch these little ignorant ass kids on Facebook that do all these mass shootings and everything. See, you ignore the signs. Uncle Steve don't ignore no signs. This is a Facebook post warning, just like them ignorant people that be doing all them mass shootings. Mama May is a killer. Mama May done killed some people before, and your ass, if you'd have ate them 3 bowls like she told you, your ass wouldn't be at work Monday morning. Problem solved. Now, is Mama May really a killer? I don't think so. Did I use that as an example to get your attention? Yes, I did. Why did you drink the soup?
I have no idea.
Because you stupid.
Clearly.
I have a rule, but I don't eat from people I don't like.
No. Oh.
All right, Steve. Please leave us your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Instagram, and at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
I'll tell you what I got, Shirley. I know one thing I'm doing February 17th through the 19th. I'm at Uptown Comedy Corner, boy. What? I'm back out here in these streets. I'm free from doctor's orders. I'm back on this road.
What?
5 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday.
Now, Junior, ain't this is a different spot, right? They Uptown moved, didn't they?
Yeah, man, it's the brand new one, dog.
New
it's
location.
the new spot. Yeah, off Virginia Avenue. ATL, you know where to find me, off Virginia Ave. You know, I'll be in the building, man. We're gonna be clowning, doing what we do. But let's get into it, man. Did y'all see this story, man? This is so crazy. Former Texans running back Arian Foster made just an allegation that NFL games are rigged. That's what he said. NFL games was rigged. Because, you know, all the controversy that happened between the Chiefs and the Bengals at that last call. He said, no, they've been. He said they were scripted games. Every week they go through the script. They stick to the script, and this is what we do. And then he said officials miss calls on purpose. Or they make calls. But hold on. On this podcast, one reporter did say, he said, well, in 2016, was it scripted when you stopped believing in God and your career fell off? I said, man, pinpoint.
That's how you slap somebody back.
Man, he said, was it scripted when he said, because the games he scored multiple touchdowns in, he said they were scripted. For him, Arian Foster to say that brings up the fact that call in that game with the Chiefs and the Bengals, with Osai hitting him after he went out of bounds, Patrick Mahomes, he went out of bounds, brought up the question like, was it set up for the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl?
That ain't scripted. How do you know at the last 20 seconds, 30 seconds,
ain't that crazy?
somebody going, get out of here.
NFL players say, ain't no way.
That man's sick
about
his decision.
He sure is.
He's sick about that.
On that bench.
That was not playing.
That was not.
No.
That was not playing, man.
No.
I mean, if it was scripted, then why did the Texans win the last game?
Why would Arian Foster say that?
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know why he would say that, man. Okay, well, let me ask y'all. They say the Eagles got so many fans now because Jalen Hurts.
Oh, baby, Jalen Hurts is very handsome.
Junior, you don't know a man is cute until a woman say, he can get it.
We ain't never know that.
I'm a married woman. I'm not going to say all that, but I'm just saying he's
you
a
ain't
good-looking
going to say
guy.
all that to us. You ain't gonna say that to us, but to your girlfriend, you might say, girl, now back in the day, he could get it.
Let's just move on.
Stay out of our business.
Okay, tripping by Jalen Hurts, but he is
our business.
Shirley, Jalen Hurts. He could get it.
Oh, look at the time. Look at the time. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama, and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, Keith Stonehouse of Michigan allowed his 6-year-old son Mason to play on his phone before going to bed. A lot of parents do that. A little while later, he received an unexpected food delivery from Grubhub. Then another one. It was just a steady flow of just shrimp and salads and sandwiches, chili cheese fries and ice cream. All of this followed. Mason ordered close to, get this number, $1,000 worth of food.
Come on, Mason.
I'm whooping Mason ass.
I know.
I promise.
Keith said he had a talk with his son Mason to explain what he did and why it was wrong. And all Mason could say was, "Dad, did the pepperoni pizzas come yet?"
Mason.
Little Mason was hungry.
Come on, Mason.
Mason's dad said it'll be a while before he gets his phone privileges back. And so I have to ask, Steve, what's the craziest thing your child has done to you, and did it involve money?
No, I think, first of all, what had need to happen to Mason is Mason has just bought his lunch for the next 2 months.
Ooh.
We finna freeze all this Grubhub stuff and thaw it out the night before. Your ass is taking it to school. I'm going to teach your ass a lesson.
Ziploc by Ziploc.
Okay.
6 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
$1,000? Oh. Ooh.
Can't really.
You don't know what, Steve?
I ain't really did nothing. My kids ain't there. You know, all they ever did was order pizzas. And my office was at the front of the house, so every time the pizza delivery came to the door, I knew it. And they would try to do is go out the side door and meet the pizza guy in the front, and then go back in the side door and go upstairs and eat their pizza. Because they know if they came past the office with it, I wanted a slice.
Oh, okay. They didn't want to give you a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
They didn't care if you knew it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, but they
wasn't
don't
the money.
know, you know, how I operate. You know, that's a toll fee. That's all I had.
That's how you
Slice,
pay
you
the
gotta
toll.
I pay the toll.
I love
Sometimes it's 2
pizza.
slices. They be so mad.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really it. I never really had my kids. My kids was too scared.
Junior, I know you have a story. I know you
But
do.
yeah, with a pizza box, my mom used to, she's a nurse. She used to work nights, and she told me to go warm the pizza up. Well, I did. I took the whole box, put it in the oven, and went outside and started playing. When she opened that door, so much black smoke came out that damn door.
You done burnt the box
And all I
up.
heard was Killer One down the street. I knew. I said, damn, that pizza was in that oven. I knew it. I put the box in there. I did not know that the box could catch fire. Cause it's
Whoa. Junior, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
She
Steve.
said what?
He put the box in the
No,
oven.
wait. She hollered what, though?
Killer One.
That's his middle name, Lawan.
Yeah,
Lawan.
Yeah.
Kier Lawan.
Kier
Oh,
Lawan.
Kier Lawan.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're saying
What
Killer
I
hear
One.
that, I mean,
Oh, I
Killer
thought she
One.
said she was killing one.
Yeah.
Killer One.
That too, because I almost got killed for that. Yeah. Whole
You cut
Pizza
the
Hut
pizza
box
off
just
and
on
said,
fire
how
in the
old were you,
oven.
man? How old were you?
12.
You stupid. Damn.
She said,
pizza
warm the
box.
pizza up, Unc. She said,
In the box, in the oven?
Well, I didn't know. It
He
came
didn't know
in
he
the
was
box.
12.
I put it in the box. I thought that's how you want.
That's pretty stupid,
Yeah, it
man.
was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah, I'd lost my life for that. Yeah.
I almost lost mine.
Because that would have been, that's just, I don't even know how you can't do the math on this one.
Yeah, you burnt
my daddy
dinner.
would have killed me.
Well, you know, she looked at me and she knew that. She said, you know, you really can't be mine. It had to be a mix-up at the hospital. It had to be.
Oh, that's cold.
I love
That's
your
cold.
family, Junior. I love them.
I knew it.
That's cold. Killer Wayne, that's cold.
I knew I was going to get killed.
Kill me.
I mean, LaWan. I said LaWayne.
Yeah, she gonna kill me. I knew it. I was playing football hard as hell too. I was out there killing them. I was out there 3 touchdowns. But I had to go in that house and take that ass whooping, boy.
All right, Kier LaWan. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, you want to keep us healthy and everything, healthy and strong. You have this new product out that's going to do just that. It's called Elevate You Green Powder Drink. Tell us about it,
And
please,
I'm telling
sir.
you, folks, for those of you that haven't looked into it, just look into it. Just go on Facebook, go on social media, pull up the videos, listen to some of the testimonials. Just go see for yourself. I'm not kidding. I'm not hawking a product. I am telling you, man, this is really working for a lot of people. And it's something that you can do to feed yourself on the cellular level. You're going to get more energy. It's going to help with your digestion. And it's going to clear up. It's going to give you mental clarity. If you drink it for a while, you will notice a difference. Everybody is calling me that's tried this product called Elevate You, L-E-V-A-T-E, Elevate You. It's a green drink that tastes good. Even the original flavor is good. But I have a tart cherry and a chocolate because I know how important drinking green drinks are for the human body. And I was trying to do it on a daily basis, but some mornings I just couldn't gag down another glass of this trifling ass green stuff. So I found a company that could make it, made it better than the one I was making at home, and made it taste good. Just try it, y'all. Just go online and look at the testimonies. That's all I got to say. ElevateYou.com. Just check it out.
I told you you were going to be somebody one day. Look at you. Look at you. Coming up, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have a corn on each toe?
B.
Or would you have a wart on each finger?
B.
Yeah, give me them warts.
Yeah, B.
Give me them warts. Yeah, I got that. Them feet got to be right. I put some Band-Aids on them fingers. We're gonna be fine, but I can't. Nah.
What?
No, you ain't never had. Boy, you get that corn on that baby toe, stuck down in the Maury Gators that don't have no give in them.
No stretch at all.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Got some pain you dealing with?
Boy, I just come off stage, man, and be in tears.
All right, you'll take the wart. Okay, ew.
Hey, give me the
All
wart.
right, would you rather smell like greasy fried food or would you rather smell like cigarette smoke? Which one?
Fried food. Fried food. I'm coming in here smelling like nothing but my mama chicken. What you talking about? What?
Man.
Damn, Steve, you smell like bacon. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
So not the cigarette smoke, though.
No.
Okay.
Benson and Hedges
BLT.
Menthol Light 100 in the salt pack? Hell no.
No, man, let me tell you something, man. I've gone to a cigar lounge and thought I was going to have to burn the clothes I had on.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
But you can go to a cigar lounge and somebody fire up a cigarette and it disgusts you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
But
Cigar
enjoying your
smokers.
cigar, though.
Cigar smokers despise cigarette smoke.
Because they come in there like they important. That would get you mad, though.
All right,
'Cause
let's
I know
move
you're
on.
weak.
Would you rather? Oh, here's an interesting one. Would you rather watch others have sex, or would you rather have others watch you have sex?
Well, if I start watching others, that'll get around to me. You know?
I ain't watching nobody else.
I ain't gonna be watching and then we ain't gonna get to participate.
Now I'd rather watch you. You can't see this here. This
when you
this right here.
No. When you watch me, when you watch me,
what?
And then I watch you. What?
Ain't nobody saying nothing about washing nobody.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Dog, if people watch me, they ain't gonna be able to cut on Family Feud no more.
They'll be shamed looking at you.
Your career over.
They can't even make eye contact at the screen no more.
Come on,
Too
baby.
much.
Top surveys on the board.
All right,
They gonna be pulling their clothes up around their collar. It's so new. Congratulations, Jimmy. Such a happy
All right,
ass
that's
answer.
today's round
That was a
of
new
Would
answer.
You Rather.
Thank
you, guys.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Coming up, it is the last break of the day, and we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
All right, so Steve, before we get out of here, we got to remind everyone to watch your nephew tonight on an all-new episode of Ready to Love, of course, it's on OWN.
Boy, that boy TV star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
Tommy, last
years,
week,
that Bonfire TV star right there.
but last week's episode was so good. I can't wait to see tonight's episode.
It's a good crew right here. It's a real good crew.
Yeah, I like him.
And
as they start eliminating, I mean, we already started eliminating. You just hate to see people start fading out, but that's the process though. But it's tune in if you haven't seen it on the OWN network, hosted by yours truly. Tonight on the OWN network.
All right. So Steve, you know what? Let's go. I want to go back to Would You Rather. We had one last question that the ladies wanted to get you guys' opinion on. And it's this one. Would you rather sit next to your wife at dinner, or would you rather sit across from your wife at dinner? Which one, next to or across from?
No, I'm an across guy.
Let Junior ask first.
Yeah, I would say sit next to. That's what I would do next to.
That's a newlywed answer.
Yeah.
Why
you're
is
so
that?
young. Another cute ass.
I like it, Junior.
Junior, when you sit next to her fork coming over in your plate now. You know that.
But of course.
You get this, I'm going to get that, and we'll taste each other. You're going to get that. See, when you sit far across from it, it's hard to reach way across that table.
But it's not impossible.
Right.
We've
done it.
It's not impossible.
Let me tell you the
We
real
still
reason, Junior,
get
you
it
want to
done.
sit across from your wife.
Okay, because I like
See,
next to.
when your wife says something you don't like or get on the subject you don't care for or something happens, across from your wife, you can lower your head and conceal your true reaction. If you next to her and you lower your head, she can look right upside your head and know exactly the reaction will happen. You got to get, all right, y'all, look at the Zoom. All right, Shirley, bring up a subject. Watch this.
Honey, we need to go on vacation. We haven't been in so long. Let's go on vacation.
I can't believe it.
Okay. Okay, I see it different. Yeah.
You can't drop.
So what you so where you got in mind, baby?
Oh, I was thinking the Maldives. Let's go there.
We ain't got the money to go no D's, all these money on your damn mauling ass mama. Well, baby,
all of that.
You talking about this year, or you talking about like?
Yeah, maybe we could spend Christmas there or something, honey.
Christmas.
So we can buy
head drop again.
All this money decorating this damn tree, and then we ain't gonna be here to sit up under this damn lie. Well, baby, Christmas is my favorite holiday. I really rather spend Christmas at home. Now I want to be over there, man. It might snow. I like snow.
Okay, well, how about Thanksgiving then? Oh, I got it. And then we could take the kids. We could take the whole family.
The Maldives.
Oh, that would be
the
nice.
whole family to the Maldives. Probably got no money for these tickets. Where they gonna fly? In the luggage? CD Junior, lowering your head allows you to have just a moment of pause. You know, you can act like you drop something on your lap. That's what sitting across from your wife does.
So you looking at your food.
See, if you're sitting on the side of it, she going to ask you the question, turn to the side. There's nowhere you could go. The only thing you could do is now turn your head away from her. And that right there, the whole.
She knows.
You can't do that. But, Steve, I thought you wanted to sit across so you can make eye contact. That's why I thought you said that.
We've been married a long time.
You just see these eyes.
I thought we wanted to look in each other's eyes.
Yeah, that's in the beginning, Shirley.
And that's what Junior is.
And then even in the beginning, I want you sitting next to me because I'm going to be touching your thigh.
I want to change my answer to a cross. I just want to put that on the record.
Oh, you want to do over?
Yeah, I want to
let the record show.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't going to you ain't gonna have to change your answer. A couple of times beside it, you're going to change anyway. I don't give a damn what your answer is.
Yeah.
And even when
any questions from anybody?
Oh, you know what? I do have one. Because Valentine's Day is coming up soon.
God, sure is. I forgot.
I'm taking this one off. I'm taking this one off.
How does that work?
So you know
How's that work? You take
it off?
I just did Christmas and my wife's birthday was January 9th. I'm tired. What?
You should have prepared for it.
So what do you say to her? I'm taking Valentine's Day off? How does it work?
I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. I ain't never tried this before.
It's not going to work well. It's not going to work out, I'm telling you.
Y'all think I'm stupid because I said sit next to. Okay.
This one talking about taking the whole holiday off.
We got a row of roses all out in front of that house, our house. A row of roses.
Yeah, in front of the
Now, they ain't really out right now because it's winter, but...
You have rose bushes in front of your house right now.
So can I just pull up one of them?
Yeah,
Whoa,
pull
a
up
bush,
a whole handful of buds and thorns.
What is wrong? A bloody
there ain't
hand.
a rose out nowhere right now.
Right, it's so cold.
Why don't you just give her a couple of heads of cabbage?
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, well, if it's a thought that counts, go on give her them couple of heads of cabbage so she can tell you what her thoughts is.
Yeah.
I bet they gonna count.
Yeah, my marriage is gonna be fine.
Hey, y'all, listen. Have yourself a great day. We'll see you Monday morning. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hi, I'm Dani Shapiro, host of the hit podcast Family Secrets. Each episode explores a long-held family secret that has finally come to light. Find out what keeps millions of people tuning in to hear astonishing stories about the secrets that are kept from us, the secrets we keep from others, and yes, even the secrets that we keep from ourselves. I hope you'll join me and my extraordinary guests for this new season of Family Secrets. Listen to Season 8 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
On Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that puts that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. You can listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, every Thursday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to your favorite shows.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C.
This child was laying on the side of the road.
The person said, "I murdered your daughter."
The killer believed that he may have been seen.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.